Gemini, it is Jamie here with Earth and Fire. So welcome to my channel if you're new. If you have already subscribed, welcome back. I'll be using the Deviant Moon Tarot for our Halloween week readings because they're spooky. I don't know, they just look like Halloween. So I don't use these very often because they're kind of, you know, Halloweeny. Anyway, so we're going to use these. I'm going to pull a 9-card spread for you guys. You, your person, and the connection. So this will be a love reading for the week of October 27th through November 2nd, the week of Halloween. And again, this will be for our Geminis. So Gemini, do remember that these are general, and they will not resonate with every Gemini in the world. So if it's not your reading, it's okay. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Do check your other signs though, your moon rising or your Venus sign. If you're needing a more well-rounded reading, I actually suggest that you watch those anyway, because sometimes you'll resonate better with your moon sign than you do with your sun sign. I know I do anyway. I resonate better with my moon sign on an emotional level than I do with my sun sign. So let me adjust my camera a little bit, y'all. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull 9 cards, and I will pull some romance angels at the end of the reading. We'll clarify with the Celtic Tarot if I need to clarify anything for you guys with this. Honestly, the readings have been coming out pretty straight up for this week. So, yeah, which is good. It's good. So I'm trying not to take too much of your time here, too. I know sometimes I get a little windy. So like, share, hit subscribe. The first card out, okay, so we have the 5 of Cups here. What I feel is going on with you guys, either your person, you or your person, is they feel like they're not being heard in this relationship. There's some conflict going on. I feel like someone's nagging at you or vice versa. But there's a lot of nagging going on, and it has a lot to do with frustration about something that happened between the two of you in the past. So this is a connection that you've been in for a little while, enough time anyway to have a conflict, because I see that there's conflict here. It may not be active conflict, but there's still some residual bitter feelings about something going on here. And you've tried to explain to your person, and they're just not understanding. You feel like they're not hearing you, and you really want to get it resolved because you don't want to have regrets. I think there were a lot of things that were said that you may have not meant, they may have not meant. Things are just out there that created some hard feelings. And now, getting past it is a challenge. So it leads to more arguing. Knight of Swords. I feel like you guys are kind of at each other's throats lately. Very, very much frustrated. I'm picking up a lot of frustration, Gemini, between the two of you. Like I said, there's been some conflict, and it's about things that happened before. It's like you just haven't dropped it. Like somebody can't drop it. And it may be you, it may be them, but I feel like there's a lot of nagging energy going on right now between the two of you. So with the Knight of Swords, there's like a lot of, conflict back and forth is what I'm picking up here. I also have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so somebody's threatening to move. Okay, well, I'm just going to move out. I see this coming up in the future. If you don't talk to me, I'm just going to cut off all communication. That's what I'm seeing here. Frustrated again, you've tried to deliver a message to your person, and you feel like you're just talking for no reason. You're just blowing hot air, and they're really not responding. They're not responding in a way that you want them to respond. When they respond, it's this Knight of Swords response. Oh yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. And then it sparks up another argument. So I see in the near future, you're actually getting pretty tired of it. You're like, okay, well, if this is how communication is going to go, and this is how things are going to be with us, I'm just going to cut off communication altogether. And if we can't get on the same page here, I'm just gonna move out. If you guys are living together, I think there's been, or will be this week, talk of moving out, just because there's not any, you guys haven't been able to come to resolution. This is something that's been going on for the last few months. 5 months, 6 months, it's been going on for a while. They have the 7 of Cups. it's like they're really not paying attention, okay? They're not paying attention to you. They're confused. They get distracted easy. It's just that their mind, you know, you're serious. You're wanting to work on the connection, and they're just kind of off in the Neverlands, not really paying attention. They've got their own picture painted about how that all went down, and that's where they're stuck. Okay, they're not wanting to hear any other options. They're not wanting to hear about any other talk. They're not wanting to hear any other storyline, any truths. They're just not having it. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to go because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. So they don't think you're ever going to go anywhere. Okay, and you do. You provide them this sense of security that you usually make them think that everything's going to be okay. Okay, and they depend on you for that. They really don't think you're going to walk out. Okay, and right now they think they can argue with you as much as they want to. They can come back at you as much as they want to, and there's not going to be any consequences regarding their actions or regarding their words. They could have hurt you pretty bad, and you're trying to explain to them. The Empress. So what's happening is you are taking charge of the situation. You're like, you know what? If this is the way it's going to be, I have to do what's good for me. I am in control of what I want to do. I'm in control of my life. I don't have to listen to this. I want to make things better, but I can't do it by myself, is what I'm hearing. Two of Swords. A lot of conflict. Again, it's like just blocking truths. And I feel like when you do have conversation, it's just really closed off, shut it down, negative feedback, really not getting anywhere in the connection. Five of Pentacles. There's a sense of loss, a sense of lack. There's a lot of regret as well. So there's a lot of things, like I said, that were said and done in this connection that you guys can't get back because somebody's not hearing you. It's like you want change, but it can't change unless they open their eyes, open their ears, and listen. And again, this could be vice versa. It could be the other person. You could be the one that may have said something wrong, done something wrong. But this is like major. This is like repetitive arguing. Just a lot of negative energy hovering around this, and they don't think you're going to go anywhere. They think they have control over you, and they really... There's movement away from this, guys. Six of Swords. So it's been... I'm going to get some clarifiers. So what's been kind of rocky, kind of a whole lot of turmoil, really a lot of upset. You're traveling to calmer waters, but what I need to find out is, are you traveling alone? You feel like you've been kind of beat up about this, by this situation. Yes, see, Five of Wands. A lot of conflict. It's like just a battle constantly. Who's right? Who's wrong? I'm right. You're wrong. Just really no respect in the connection. No listening. No hearing the other one out. You're worried, you're anxious, you're stressed about, I really don't want to leave this situation, but I'm going to have to. You're losing sleep over it. They've really got you kind of beat down. A lot of anxious, but I really, with the Nine of Wands, it's like you just feel like it's just like constant. Oh my God, really? I mean, there's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel here. They're not taking you seriously, Gemini, at all. There's mutual love here, though. You guys have love for each other. Whatever happened, it's a struggle. That's what you're trying to explain to them. We have love for each other. Why can't we get this together? And they're just not hearing you. They're looking at all the spilled milk down here, all the bloodshed instead of the 2 full cups that you're offering them, which is compromise, a reconciliation. Let's get one more card for the clarifying and see what the outcome is here. The Magician. Okay. So, manifestation, this is also a little bit of manipulation. And that's kind of clouding this whole thing. So they think they have you under their thumb. Okay, it doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. They know you're not going to go anywhere. Everything's going to work out because it always does. But not this time, Gemini. Not this time. This time, you're taking charge of this situation here. So let me get this, I want to clarify this 8 of Wands up here, please, Spirit. 8 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. You're offering to work on this connection. You're like, okay, we can get this together if we can just get it together. But if you don't, then I'm going to have to cut this off. I'm gonna have to walk on. I just can't talk to you anymore, is what you're telling this person. That's going to lead you to victory, though. Okay, once you walk away from this, this is going to lead to your happiness and your sense of victory. They are going to be in a hot-ass mess because they have the 8 of Swords. They're like, what? I'm not seeing why this is happening. Even though you've told them, they're going to claim that they have no idea why you're leaving. Why are you leaving me? I can't believe you're doing this. And it's something they kind of got themselves in this own pickle, so they're going to offer you an apology. They're like, wait, we can fix this, you know.